We are working with the streams from Ollama. Currently, we have the stream being printed one chunk per line, so it's coming across vertically. In this lesson, we're going to use a concept called an accumulator, which will accumulate the text in a Python data structure and then print it out on the same line so it's more readable. Within our code, we have the HTTPX client, and then we're grabbing the stream right here on line 25. We have a chunk count just so that we can see how many chunks we've been processing. We're going to add a new string variable called accumulated text. It's the name that we're making, accumulated underscore text, which will be a string, and initially it'll be a blank string. Right now we're just printing out the content as is, but let's put up a if statement just to be a little safer. So if the content does exist, we're now going to add the accumulated text to the content, which is the chunk. Then we're going to print it out. Okay, so let's delete this print content. And for this one, we're going to print the content, but we're going to not have a new line character at the end, and then we'll flush it to clear the buffer. Okay, let's try it. We run python main.py. Appears to be working exactly how we would expect it. So you might have noticed at the end here, we should probably put a new line there. So I'll just do a blank print statement. And then over here, where it has the line, we'll go if not line. So if there's not a new line here, we'll just continue. Let's try it again. Although this technique works, it's not how we're doing it in Flet. We're actually using we're redrawing the screen in Flet. So we have to use the accumulated text. And although we don't need to use it in just Python, this print statement is more efficient. We can also print out the accumulated text if we clear the screen prior to printing out the content. So we'll use the accumulated text to simulate a Flet application, which is what we're going to do in the future. So we're first going to have to clear the screen os.system, and we'll clear it. So it just clears the screen. And then we're going to print out the accumulated text. Accumulated text. And okay, let's see whether it works. UV run python in.py. Okay, it's working quite nicely. And this would be the similar technique how we did it in Flet with this accumulator. So unfortunately, it's printing out everything each time through the loop. So for each chunk, it does print out everything and it clears the screen between the print. The top one here, which we commented out, it just prints out the difference between the old print statement and the new print statement. This one is accumulating all the text and it's printing it out, and that's why you have to clear the screen between the redraws of the page. But this is the technique that we are using for the Flet application.